Well, shit. Well, hello friends, welcome back. As you can see, we have the 2 valve here, and it's broken. You know what they say, forward fix or repair daily. Seems like this is the second time I'm addressing this one issue, and I am down to the point. I figured out exactly what it is. A lot of clues have led up to this, and it is the alternator. I believe this alternator, even though it looks brand spanking new, I believe it's a little faulty, because all these typical clues of a bad alternator have been coming up. Like I did a bunch of at-home tests, and well, yeah, there's not much more I can test here. So I'm going to rip this alternator apart, be sure taking you guys along for the ride, and we're gonna go get it tested at AutoZone. And if it's well, you know, cooked, then we'll, you know, obviously bring it back, bring a new one, and slap it back on, and hopefully get rid of all these malfunctioning and dimming lights and all these problems. So let's get on to it. All right, so here we go, guys. To get this alternator off, we're gonna start off by taking off this battery, just like the last video when we were taking off the battery for these lights. Let's get this off. Cool, leave that right there. Now let's get our positive wire off. Now that this is separated, let's put that right there. Now let's get this is a little bit different than the other one. All right, so after a little bit of searching, I made this contraption. I got basically just my torque wrench and this 3/8 to 1/2 inch fitting, or a socket loader. It's a fitting, yeah. So right now we are going to go ahead and let some pressure off this alternator belt so we can take it off, and hopefully not screw up the way it goes. So just like that. Okay, and that just goes up here, so try not to get that out of its place. We'll just take, I think I took a picture of this already, but we'll be fine. All right, so we're done with that now. That simple. Now what we need to do is start getting away at these brackets right here and the 2 bolts under here, and we should be set. So those are what, 10 millimeters, I believe. So that's my 10 millimeter. No, they're smaller than them. Well, these bottom ones are 10 millimeters, right? Yes, they are. So supposed to get to that one right there. Interesting. Alright guys, so I'm in a bit of a predicament right now. So this car, for some reason, doesn't have its stock water pump pulley on it. This is a really stupid, I hope you guys can see that. This is a insanely enormous water pump pulley. For some reason there, so that is getting in the way of the last bolt right there that I gotta get off. So I'm going to have to take off this water pump pulley in order to access that bolt, because this alternator has full, like the ears are completely rounded out. It doesn't have like a little break in between, so it can just pull out the alternator. But for the most part, it's pretty loose. All I gotta do is just do that, and then we'll be taking out this alternator. Finally, bruh. Oh, let me get this clip out. How do I disconnect this shit real quick? Damn, there we go. boom. Electrical connections off. Hey. Finally. Jesus. Alright, so here we have it. We have the alternator. This is it, boys. Finally took it off. That was a lot more of a pain than I would have thought in the beginning, but you know, we did it. We had to take off the pulley a little bit. I guess it's still a little bit on, but I kept it a little bit on just so like the pulley wouldn't completely get off. And even though I took pictures, I know the route, just in case, you know, it's better to, you know, not take it off completely. But there it is, guys. Wow, it looks really weird without an alternator, but there we go. We have the alternator out. All it's left to do is take out the battery, go to AutoZone, and get these things tested. So let's do that. All right, boys. Got the alternator battery loaded up. Got the truck here. Gonna go to AutoZone right now and get these two things checked out. Hopefully they both, I mean, I hope the alternator fails and the battery doesn't. Now I'll explain why. Batteries are a lot easier to get than alternators, and plus you can recharge them. So a dead alternator is a dead alternator. So let's hope it's the alternator. Alright guys, so apparently AutoZone's machine to test out the alternator is broken. What a coincidence. So I'm gonna head over to Advanced right now. Alrighty people, and we got the goods. So Advanced Auto came in clutch. They had the part, and they even gave me a shit ton of options with it. Obviously, you know, a retail store, but they tested it out, and they said it was faulty in like 3 different aspects of it. The keeping the voltage up at running and everything. So they clutched up with that. I got the new one right back there. So yeah, we're gonna head home. I'm not gonna install it tonight, obviously it's getting dark, so I will meet you guys tomorrow when we're installing this thing. Alright, so new day for me, same video for you guys. We are back. I got the alternator right here, and well, nothing left to do than just put this thing back on, or not back on, put the new one back on, flip the battery, put it back on, and give this thing a test. Hopefully everything checks out. So we're gonna get started with putting the alternator back in its place, hook it back up, put all the put it into actual place. Then we'll put our connections, put the pulley back, put the belt back on, and we should be set, you know, and just tidy up some things like the battery and this, and we should be fine. So let's get to it. All right. Okay. So this goes under there. Bam. We should probably get these connections hooked up while we're already here. So these went sort of like this. All right, so here we go. We got our tools. This right here, I believe, is a, yes sir. This is a what, a 5/16? I'm pretty sure, yeah, 5/16. This top one right here. So let's install this real quick. I didn't tighten it up. Oh, there goes my bag. Okay, so I didn't tighten it completely so we can have a little movement over here just because we gotta adjust something. So let's start to put this bolt in by hand here, and the other one hopefully should just go right in, to be honest. Let me get my, what was it, a 10 millimeter here? No, that's a 12. Where's my 10 millimeter? Here it is, it's right in front of my face. Should be able to just turn her right on in. Alright, cool. So now that the alternator's snug in there, I'm gonna tighten back up, tighten all this stuff up, and then after that, positive. Alright, so I got everything tight on when it comes to mounting the alternator. It's tight under, so all that's left to do right now when it comes to the alternator is hook it up with the positive, and that's pretty much it. Just clean up all of this stuff. Like I took this PC, I don't even know what this is. I think this has something to do with the intake, so I'm assuming it's some vacuum. So put that back on, boom. These plug wires could, you know, use some organizing because I kind of just took them all out for the meantime. Boom, boom. So there we go. Plug wires. These have never really been secure ever since I bought the car. So if it worked, it worked. I'm not gonna change it. Now it's positive. Let's just go take this off real quick. Hook this positive up. This is what, 10mm, I believe. Yep. Let's just fuck. Bro, dude, come on now. All right, cool. Belt's back on there. Belt's routing around here. All right, so belt's not derailed. It's where it needs to be. I just need to put on these. I just need to put the pulley back on. So we're just gonna reinstall these boys real quick. And I'm gonna search up the torque specs, so that way we're in torque spec, do a crisscross matter, and we should be set. So internet told me 18 foot-pounds. I'm gonna just do it 20 real quick and call it a day. So let's get this done. Now we'll switch to this one. And now we should move on to this one. That's simple. Now let's just push this pulley back. Make sure all the belts are in their spot. Going around the water pump, the alternator, I mean not alternator, the power steering, crankshaft, pulleys. I think we've done it. Got good tension too. All right. I'm curious. Alright guys, and with that we're done with the basically everything now. All we gotta do is just hook up this battery and we should be set. Let's hook up the battery right now. Alright, so let's get this battery up out of here and flip it around. So like that. Perfect. Let's, oh, that's nice. Jesus, thank God I did not fall down there. Let's put this back into place. Where's my little, no, where's the other? Here it is. Let's switch that out with a 5/16. Where's the 5/16 at? All right, cool. So before we start this thing and probably blow up, I mean, before we start this thing, let's see here. So let's recheck everything that we've touched. Battery's hooked up. I didn't touch this. I touched the positive. Positive is on. We touched this intake stuff. That's plugged in again. There's no random tools up here anymore. No. Cool. The belt is tight. This alternator is tight. Pulley's tight. I just checked that before. And the pulley's going around everything, I believe, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yup.
One eternity later.
Alright. Moment of truth. Let's go. It's working. All right, I'm gonna wait for the car to die down for it to get back to operating temperature so we can check the voltage out. But so far it looks good. All right, guys. So far it's working just fine. I'll come back to you guys once the car gets up to operating temperature, and we'll take it out for a spin real quick. Get some nice pulls for you guys so you guys can listen to this thing fucking sing, man. Oh my God. Shifts. You know, I don't think I should be really beating on the car after a brand new alternator. I mean, I don't know shit about, you know, a break-in, I guess, for an alternator. I don't think those things have break-ins, right? Someone correct me down below so I can chill on the car a little bit. But I think they don't, it doesn't matter, I don't know. That's just me, I don't know. But man, she sounds good. I don't even need to put an exhaust on this car. This car literally already has, like, all it has done is, like I said in the first video, an X-pipe. What was it again? It's an X-pipe, so catless, no cats, X-pipe, still in the stock manifolds, down to the stock mufflers, and that's it, the normal stock little exhaust. Hey, was that an F? Is that an F-body Camaro, bro? Dog. Oh, we got a race. Probably a V6. is still fine. So yeah, it was definitely that alternator. And look at that. That's my light. That's my light. Never mind, that's not my light. God damn it. Fuck Florida, bro. God damn. Well, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Just a quick little video on the alternator. Literally, alternator just went out bad, so I decided to bring you guys a video on it. As you can see, if you're planning on doing it, it's not that hard. Literally, take it from me. I have little, like I have some, but I don't have like much mechanical experience, right? And like you know mechanic experience, and I literally just did it in under like 2 days. That's because it gets nighttime and I have to continue on the next day. So pretty much it, guys. That's what I wanted to show you guys today, and appreciate you guys for stopping by, and come back in the next coming weeks for another video on the Mustang. Appreciate you guys, and peace.